Morning or good whatever. Hello. How are you today? So we're getting closer to more and more holiday get-togethers. And yes, I'm releasing or I'm beginning to pull together the courses for the International Divine Charm School. And so I want to talk a little bit about charm. I want you to understand why this has been a passion project of mine for like 10 years, to be able to encapsulate and embody the practices, the words, the speech, the posture of someone that walks into the room and can change the frequency of the room. I've been developing this skill, and I've been told many times that I'm charming. And sometimes people said, well, you're so charming. I did something I didn't think so I've kind of judged my natural ability to do this. However, when I break it down for you today, you'll understand how I've been, by my charm is something that you have as well. You have charm. You have charm. And charm is shining your light. You see, this is the deal. We've been doing all this personal growth work in order to go through our limiting beliefs so that we can then shine. And then when we get to that part, we go like, well, what am I supposed to do? How do I shine my light? Well, you continue to develop your energy field of light language, of graceful movement. Now you're moving into the next level of mastering how fabulous you are, how wonderful you are, how beautiful you are. And here's the part about charm. It doesn't just stop with you. Charm is about also magnifying and multiplying the light in others. That is how, I know you've heard me say before, I used to get this backhanded compliment. I used to work with doctors and nurses in very crunchy situations, like when the federal government was called in, and then over here they had like a 30-day plan. And then, I was also had the software company before the internet. So what happened is I had this software company, and I was going around bringing it to different organizations. The first time moving pen and paper, hard filing copiers and typewriters, moving into floppy disks. You're going to type everything. It's going to print it out, and your notes go in here, and these were not things people wanted to hear nor do. They liked the way things were being done. However, I was there when it was a major turnaround of not only equipment, the learning curve was steep, people had never touched a mouse, and so sometimes the administrators would say, we're going to let you tell them. And at one point, I actually said no at one organization. I said, everybody in there has degrees way higher than mine. I cannot be the authority in there teaching them how to do something new, and also be the one that delivers the news that they're going to have to do something new. And I said, why would you even consider that? And they said, because you have the ability to tell people to eat shit and they ask for another plate. And I didn't, at first, it took me aback. It kind of hurt my feelings for a minute. And then I started hiding that. What was that? What did that mean? Well, when it's hard, when you're changing and it's hard, I can see the light within you. I can show you doing this hard thing is going to increase the ease in your life exponentially. And I believe in it so much, and I can see it so much, and I can see how that is what that person really wants. I developed this skill over years of being a keen observer of the small micro movements in people, because I worked with the mentally handicapped for so many years. And it is the ability to catch the small progress to see how we build on a bigger, success story. It is always the baby step. And so charm is something that I developed through my vocation. It was just, how do I allow my light to shine? How do I really give an authentic compliment? There are certain rules that you can follow in order to shine and raise the frequency in the room. And what we call this is charm. And it's not just what you say or how you move, but there's some of the subtle arts. Like, how do you listen? What are you seeking when you wake up in the morning? How do you adorn your body? How do you appreciate who you are? And how confident and loving are you in your body? These are all components, because your whole body is a magic wand of sorts. And the Holy Spirit moving through your body is your divine energy field. And how you deploy it from the inside out. How you frame who you are and why you are here. How you look at people and just love people. These are talents that you have already. And 2023 is going to be as delicious, fabulous, wonderful, and scrumptious and voluptuous as you speak it and expect it to be. So I want you to stay tuned. I want you to know, if you could unleash your charm, what would your life look like? What would be your charming life? Okay? What is a charming life? And I'm now going to share with you my top 3 things that I suggest to unleash your charm when you're going the holiday season. Okay? Number 1, first and foremost, make that list. Okay? Make a list of people you know you're going to see. One of the biggest parts about preparing your energy field, your intention field, is to imagine yourself having a great time. Don't sit around dreading, oh my gosh, are they going to show up? Don't do that. Don't do that. So what you want to know is that you have an ability to direct your energy field. You have the ability and permission, full right, to direct your energy field. So what you're going to do is, you're going to make this list. These are the people I'm going to see. These are the people that are connected in my life. These are the people that I have in my stories. And I am grateful for them, even though I don't want to be close to everybody. I'm grateful for them. And connect to that place. Write their name down. Especially write the names down to the people that you wish you didn't have to see at the holiday season. They should probably be first on your list, because they need. You want to start training your eye right now to remember. You either go to your memory and you remember a good time with them, or you think of one thing you think about them that is fabulous. And you don't have to tell it to them, and you're not going to tell them any of these things. What you are doing, though, is preparing your energy field for, yes, you're going to see them, and yes, this is what you're going to look for. It's a discipline, honey. You can practice it. So you make this list, okay? And then you write one thing. And then, it's good to do this 2 or 3 days before, so you can go back to the list and you can really be prepared to see the beauty in this person. It's there if you're seeking it. That's what charm is. Seeking beauty with your eyes. Speaking beauty with your words. Gracefully moving beautifully with your body. and it creates a whole frequency. So this is one discipline I suggest every holiday season, because it's about you shining your light, not about going there to get praise and approval and the right gift. Okay? All right. So the second thing I suggest that you do is that you definitely sing and dance before you leave. You get into a frequency. You enjoy yourself before you walk out that door, because it's your energy field. So we want to see you do that, right? We want to see you sing and dance and move and laugh. And then the third suggestion is, if you're hearing a conversation that either pulls at your gut or punches at your heart, don't dive into it. Could you just send light to it and smile and just walk right by a tense conversation? Because I guarantee you staying in a frequency of joy, staying in a frequency in conversations that bring laughter, that is going to calm down the energy in the room. Not your logic if there's something tense going on. So a smile always activates parts in your brain that helps you think better. And so that's why I always suggest, if there's something you don't want to see, if there's something you don't want to interact in, smile on by it. Because it is about your frequency that changes the room. It's you unleashing your charm. It's you seeing and walking in beauty. That changes the frequency and the light level in the room. Do it. This isn't just make-believe. This really does shift energy in a room. And I want to hear your charisma, charming stories. Do this and share with us the results. Mwah! Happy holidays. Stay tuned for more tips. And what do you want to know about charm? Especially divine charm.